How's it going, Mystic Souls? Get ready because Jupiter entering Leo, while also the South Node travels through Leo, is one of the most fascinating collective storylines of 2026 and 2027. Jupiter is the planet of expansion, opportunity, belief systems, culture, growth, and the future. Leo rules creativity, leadership, entertainment, celebrities, children, self expression, royalty, pride, and the desire to be seen. Normally, Jupiter in Leo wants to make everything bigger, bigger personalities, bigger performances, bigger leaders, bigger entertainment, bigger dreams. But here is the twist. The South Node is moving through the exact same sign. The South Node represents the past, karmic patterns, collective habits, and things humanity may have outgrown. It often asks us to release what no longer serves our evolution. As a collective, humanity could find itself questioning what leadership actually means. For years, society has been obsessed with influencers, celebrity culture, personal branding, attention, and the idea that everyone should become the main character. Jupiter in Leo initially amplifies this trend, but the South Node simultaneously asks, has the pursuit of attention become more important than genuine purpose? This creates a fascinating push pull energy where all systems of fame, leadership, and authority may become increasingly exposed. We could see major public figures rise rapidly and just as quickly fall from grace. The collective may become less impressed by image and more interested in authenticity. The rise of the creative era. Leo rules performers and creative expression. Jupiter's presence could spark an explosion of creativity across social media, entertainment, film, gaming, virtual reality, artificial intelligence, and digital content creation. People may feel inspired to create rather than simply consume. New voices could emerge seemingly overnight. Independent creators may challenge traditional media institutions as audiences increasingly seek genuine connection instead of polished corporate messaging. Leadership gets a cosmic audit. Leo is associated with kings, rulers, presidents, executives, and those who stand at the center of attention. The South Node often reveals where power has become ego driven. Throughout this transit, we may witness dramatic leadership changes around the world. Public figures could face greater scrutiny regarding motives, integrity, and accountability. Collectively, people may begin rejecting leaders who seek admiration while embracing those who demonstrate courage, generosity, and heart centered leadership. Let's talk about AI, fame, and digital identity. This combination may also coincide with major conversations about identity in the digital age, as artificial intelligence becomes increasingly integrated into everyday life. Society could begin asking difficult questions. What makes someone unique? What makes human creativity valuable? What happens when technology can imitate talent, art, performance, or even personality? Key dates for the collective. June 30th, 2026, Jupiter ingresses into Leo. The cosmic vibe shift officially activates. The energy pivots toward visibility, bold branding, and creative confidence. July 26, 2026, the South Node enters Leo. The plot thickens. The eclipse axis shifts and the collective begins the process of dismantling empty validation and performance based identity. August 12th, 2026, solar eclipse in Leo, a massive cosmic wildcard. This eclipse will act as a major reset button for how we view celebrity culture, influencers, and our own personal relationship with the spotlight. December 12th, 2026, Jupiter stations retrograde in Leo. The hype slows down. This creates a collective creative pause where we are forced to ask ourselves, am I sharing from a place of true authenticity or just out of obligation and a need to be seen? Let's see what Jupiter, the planet of good luck, is bringing to each zodiac sign, with the plot twist of the South Node transit in Leo in your cosmic cheat code. Leo, Jupiter and the South Node will be hitting your first house, which is the house of you, your physical body, your personal brand, and how you show up in the world. This dual transit is about to completely change how you move through life. From June 30th, 2026 to July 26, 2027, Jupiter is officially turning on the stadium lights right over your head. Having the planet of massive luck, expansion, and abundance hanging out in your first house is like having a cosmic glow up button. Main character energy in the best way. Your natural charisma is amplified. People are drawn to you. Opportunities seem to find you effortlessly. And your confidence is about to hit all the time high. This transit literally changes your physical presence. You may feel inspired to totally reinvent your style, change your hair, or launch that personal brand you've been dreaming about. Massive growth, doors open. It is a phenomenal year for saying yes to new adventures, traveling, learning, and stepping into positions of leadership. You are quite literally expanding your horizon. But wait, there is a plot twist. While Jupiter is blowing up your spot in a good way, the South Node is also walking through your first house from July 26, 2026 to March 26, 2028. The South Node represents what we're outgrowing, shedding, and releasing in the first house. The universe is putting its hand on your shoulder and saying, I need you to drop the mask. For a long time, Leos have been conditioned to think we have to be on all the time, perfect, polished, and constantly entertaining everyone else. The South Node is here to dismantle that. It is purging your need for shallow, external validation. It's forcing you to outgrow the version of yourself that cares too much about what other people think. This isn't about hiding, it's about being seen for who you actually are, not just the curated version you present to the world. If you try to use Jupiter's lucky energy to chase clout, fake it till you make it, or build an identity based on superficial things, the South Node will make it feel incredibly exhausting. But if you use this time to say, this is me, unfiltered, raw, and passionate, Jupiter will reward you beyond your wildest dreams. You are moving away from needing applause and moving toward commanding genuine respect. Virgo, Jupiter, the planet of luck, growth, and opportunity, is moving through your 12th house, bringing blessings behind the scenes. This isn't the kind of luck that arrives with flashing lights and a parade. It's the kind that shows up as divine timing, spiritual breakthroughs, unexpected protection, and doors opening when you least expect it. You may find yourself becoming more intuitive, more connected to your inner world, and more aware of the unseen forces guiding your path. Healing, rest, manifestation, and releasing old baggage become superpowers during this transit. But here is the plot twist. The South Node is also in your 12th house. The universe isn't just giving you spiritual upgrades, it's asking you to let go of all fears, self sabotaging habits, victim mindsets, and emotional patterns that have quietly been running in the background. Your luck grows when you stop carrying what was never yours to carry. Cosmic cheat code. Not every opportunity requires action. Sometimes your biggest blessing comes from surrender, trusting the process, and letting the universe work behind the scenes. Libra. Jupiter enters your 11th house of friendships, communities, networking, social media, and future dreams. This is one of the most exciting placements for meeting the right people at the right time. New friendships, collaborations, audiences, followers, and opportunities can emerge through your social circles. Your dreams get bigger, your influence expands. The right connection could change everything. But here's the plot twist: the South Node is also traveling through your 11th house. As new opportunities arrive, some friendships, groups, or communities may naturally fade away. You may realize you've outgrown certain circles, social dynamics, or goals that no longer align with who you're becoming. The universe is helping you distinguish between genuine connections and convenient connections. Cosmic cheat code: don't chase popularity, focus on alignment. The people meant for your future won't require you to shrink yourself to fit in. Scorpio, Jupiter is lighting up your 10th house of career, reputation, achievement, and public recognition. This can be a huge year for leveling up professionally. Promotions, leadership opportunities, business growth, recognition, and major milestones are all possible under this influence. People are noticing your work, your visibility increases, the spotlight finds you. But here's the plot twist: the South Node is also moving through your 10th house. As your success grows, the universe asks an important question: are you building a legacy or just chasing validation? Old career goals may lose their appeal. Certain professional identities may need to be released so something more authentic can emerge. This transit isn't just about becoming successful, it's about becoming successful on your terms. Cosmic cheat code: don't be afraid to redefine what success means. The opportunities that align with your soul will always outlast the ones built on ego. Sagittarius, Jupiter, your ruling planet, is entering your ninth house, which is basically one of its favorite places to be. This is expansion mode: travel, education, teaching, publishing, spirituality, philosophy, content creation, and learning all receive a cosmic boost. Your world gets bigger, your perspective broadens. You may feel called to explore new cultures, new ideas, and entirely new possibilities. Luck follows curiosity during this transit. But here's the plot twist: the South Node is also in your ninth house. While Jupiter wants to expand your beliefs, the South Node asks you to release outdated beliefs, rigid opinions, and old narratives about what's possible. The biggest breakthrough may come from realizing you don't know everything, and that's a beautiful thing. A belief system you've held for years could evolve dramatically. Cosmic cheat code: stay teachable. Your next level isn't hiding in what you already know, it's waiting in what you're willing to learn. Capricorn, Jupiter, the planet of luck, abundance, and expansion, is moving through your eighth house of shared resources, investments, debt, inheritances, intimacy, transformation, and powerful rebirths. This isn't surface level luck. This is the kind of luck that helps you gain access to resources, funding, opportunities, or connections that can completely change your trajectory. You may find yourself receiving help when you need it the most, strengthening financial partnerships, or experiencing a major emotional breakthrough that frees you from the past. This is a phoenix rising transit. But here is the plot twist: the South Node is also moving through your eighth house. The universe wants you to release unhealthy attachments, all fears around trust, control issues, or scarcity mindsets you've been carrying for way too long. Your blessings grow when you stop trying to control every outcome. Cosmic cheat code: trust doesn't make you weak, it makes transformation possible. The more you release what drains your energy, the more room you create for abundance. Aquarius, Jupiter enters your seventh house of relationships, partnerships, clients, contracts, and meaningful one on one connections. This can be one of the luckiest relationship transits you'll experience. new romantic opportunities, beneficial business partnerships, supportive collaborators, and soulmate level connections may enter your life. The right person could open a door you've been trying to unlock on your own. This transit reminds you that success doesn't always happen solo. But here's the plot twist: the South Node is also traveling through your seventh house. As new relationships arrive, old relationship patterns may need to go. People pleasing, over compromising, seeking validation through others, or staying connected out of obligation could become impossible to ignore. The universe is helping you upgrade your standards. Cosmic cheat code: choose relationships where you can be fully yourself. The right connections won't require you to abandon your authenticity. Pisces: Jupiter lights up your sixth house of work, routines, wellness, productivity, and daily habits. Your luck comes through consistency. Small improvements can create massive results. You may discover better work opportunities, healthier habits, more efficient systems, or routines that help you feel energized and focused. This is the kind of transit that helps you get your life together in the best possible way. The little things become the big things. But here's the plot twist: the South Node is also moving through your sixth house. The universe is asking you to release burnout, unhealthy work habits, perfectionism, overextending yourself, or the belief that you must completely prove your worth through productivity. Working harder isn't always the answer. Working smarter might be. Cosmic cheat code: your value isn't measured by how busy you are. Prioritize habits that support your well being, not just your to do list. Aries: Jupiter enters your fifth house of creativity, romance, self expression, joy, passion projects, children, and fun. This is one of the most exciting placements of the entire transit. Your confidence grows, your creativity expands, your charisma becomes magnetic. Whether it's love, content creation, and entrepreneurship, artistic pursuits, or simply enjoying life more, Jupiter wants you to take up space and share your gifts with the world. This is main character energy in the best way possible. But here's the plot twist: the South Node is also traveling through your fifth house. The universe wants you to express yourself authentically, not perform for applause. All patterns around seeking attention, needing validation, or tying your self worth to external recognition may begin to fall away. The spotlight is available, but not only if you're standing in your truth. Cosmic cheat code: create because it lights up your soul, not because it gets likes. The most powerful version of your magic appears when you're being unapologetically yourself. Taurus: Jupiter, the planet of expansion, blessings, and things finally working out, is moving through your fourth house of home, roots, family, emotional foundation, and inner peace. This is given emotional glow up era. You could experience upgrades in your living situation, family healing conversations, moving homes, redecorating, or finally creating a space that actually feels like you. Internally, this is also huge for emotional stability, like your nervous system finally taking a deep breath and saying, okay, we're safe now. Comfort is expanding, peace is becoming a priority, home becomes a source of growth, not a stress. But here's the plot twist: the South Node is also in your fourth house. So while Jupiter is expanding your foundation, the South Node is clearing out all emotional patterns, childhood conditioning, outdated family roles, and the idea that you have to hold everything together for everyone else. Some emotional chapters are closing, so better ones can begin. Cosmic cheat code: you don't have to carry emotional history that was never yours to begin with. Peace starts when you stop over identifying with the past. Gemini: Jupiter moves through your third house of communication, mindset, learning, social media, siblings, and daily interactions. This is viral thoughts, busy mind, and main character captions energy. Your voice gets louder in the best way. Writing, speaking, content creation, teaching, networking, everything communication related gets a lucky boost. You might find yourself saying the right thing at the right time or getting more visibility online without even trying that hard. Short trips, new skills, and random conversations could turn into major opportunities. Your words equal momentum. But here's the plot twist: the South Node is also here in your third house. So while your mind is expanding, the universe is also asking you to declutter mental noise, overthinking, information overload, gossip loops, scattered energy, and outdated ways of communication. Not every thought needs to be spoken. Not every opinion needs to be posted. Cosmic cheat code. Clarity is your glow up. When your mind is less crowded, your message hits 10 times hotter. Cancer. Jupiter is lighting up your second house of money, self worth, resources, values, and stability. This is secured bag plus secure your peace energy. New income opportunities can show up. Your skills may become more profitable. You might finally feel more confident asking for what you deserve, emotionally and financially. It's not just about money increasing, it's about your relationship with money changing. You're stepping into self worth that actually matches your potential. But here is the plot twist: the South Node is also in your second house. So while Jupiter expands your resources, the South Node is clearing scarcity mindset, fear based spending, undervaluing yourself, or attaching your worth to how much you produce. The lesson isn't just make more, it's believe you deserve more. Cosmic cheat code. Your reality upgrades when your self worth does. Stop negotiating with your own value. Final collective insight. The deeper purpose of this transit isn't to stop people from shining, it's to remind humanity why we shine. Jupiter and Leo wants every person to discover their gifts and share them boldly with the world. The South Node in Leo reminds us that true greatness isn't measured by followers, applause, or attention. It comes from creating something meaningful that inspires others. This is a chapter where the collective learns the difference between being famous and being influential, between seeking attention and embodying purpose. And when Jupiter and the South Node finish their dance through Leo, the world may be ready for a new era of creators, leaders, and visionaries who lead not from ego, but from their heart.